Hundreds who gathered at the Heart Mountain Interpretive Center stood up and clapped long and hard for Congresswoman Liz Cheney more than once. One speaker referred to Cheney's Profiles in Courage Award.
It really represents when an elected leader or a person of power could step in and do what's right, even though it's not popular.
Cheney's father, former Vice President Dick Cheney, was in the front row. And Wyoming's retired senator and recent Medal of Honor winner, Alan Simpson, was honored once again with the groundbreaking of the Minetta Simpson Institute at Heart Mountain. Minetta died in May, but his family came to the dedication. Simpson and Minetta met as Boy Scouts here during the war. They became lifelong friends. The irony was not lost here, where 14,000 Japanese Americans were imprisoned during World War II. Many later died fighting in that war, and former prisoner Norman Minetta went on to serve as congressman, then America's transportation secretary during 9/11, when he was in the bunker under the White House with then Vice President Dick Cheney.
And Norm's responsibility that day was to get all the aircraft out of the sky.
After the ceremonies, Cheney answered the hard questions about her campaign, where she finds herself behind in the polls after co-chairing the January 6th committee's nationally televised hearings.
I'm working hard across the state to earn every single vote. And, I've been very clear, though, that there are some things I won't do. I won't lie. I won't tell people things that aren't true about the election, which is what some of my opponents are doing.
Does she regret her service on the January 6th hearings?
None at all. I'm going to campaign hard for every single vote all across our state. But if, the choice were presented to me that, I can either defend the Constitution and make sure people know the truth about what Donald Trump did, or, I can save a seat in the House of Representatives, I'm always going to put the Constitution and the truth ahead of my own political career.
Apparently, her political future is not the only risk she is facing. When asked if she had been threatened with physical harm,
well, we certainly receive threats pretty consistently, and I think that there are many of us on the committee who do, and it's an unacceptable thing that we're to the point in our politics that violence is part of our politics. And,
I'm Penny Preston reporting from near Powell for Wyoming News Now.
That sadly goes along with service today.